So it gets a little mixed in this last week. Hard to say if we've missed, if this is the low here. This is at what, 230? It's possible this is the low, low correlation here taking place here, and then we rally into the sideways fluctuating rally into the close. That would offer an opportunity to open up a short position based on its correlation to the Princess of Wands here, end of a translucent yellow, as well as a trade opportunity there. So probably if people were following along, hopefully here in the midst of this big move to the upside, right around 10 o'clock is that peak as expected. It looks like it was 10:08. That would have been that peak to open up the short position, right? This Ace of Swords kind of opportunity, and then you'd be looking to close that short position. Oh, maybe there is the low there. Look at that drop. So this Chariot card implies a sideways fluctuating rally preceding a decline, and the Ace of Discs could be that decline there. Looks like low at the end of the day here. Looks like a lot of price change to the downside here. The Hermit card also, first thing in the morning, is a cross-reading congruency. Oop. Right, we've got the Hermit card for the 27th. Hermit card here first thing in the morning as an important highlight, so we should revisit a support level here in the morning that was recently a past opportunity. Also have a cross-reading congruency with this oppression card. Hey B. Yeah, I'm trying to determine that. It's on the 1 month it gets kind of murky this week. It's really kind of like mixed, and then especially around the 29th, 30th it gets kind of haywire. There is a pretty notable move to the downside here. It's either overnight or here in the morning. And then I think at the end of the day there's a bit of a rally. That I'm advised not to chase. Interesting, we've got the Prudence card carrying over into the following day as well here. This is a pretty bullish day, the 28th. So this low that I'm seeing here on the cusp at the end of the day on the 26th, it really could be the cusp of the 26th, 27th. So it could be like tomorrow morning. I think we probably do go lower. There's a few things indicating that. So the ace of discs is often to the downside, significant move. You've got this here is usually opportunity to open up short position. Um, the correlation here in yellow is a correlation to Princess of Wands, which is also indication to open up a short position. Hey, Conrad. Appreciate it. Doing well. How are you? Do I recommend along after the decline in the morning and hold until noon, or do I recommend a different trade? So, see, the only thing is there's a low correlator here on the 28th, so there should be a prominent trough here on the 28th. There's also an important price level to the upside there on the 28th. And the 28th is looking really bullish. So I would say probably I would look for opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of the decline here. And if I don't get a good opportunity here, then midday at the low, there's going to be a lot of price change here midday. It's hard to determine if it's from a resistance down to a low or if it's off of a low up to a resistance. But I know that there's it looks like there's a pivot here, a lot of change midday around the low and a pivot to the upside. Yeah, okay, so I would probably want to be in a short position here. Well, was this 1 o'clock here? So my sense is that we have these failed attempts, 3 crisscrosses back and forth, and then multiple failed attempts, decline through support, creating a trough, and then we have this Prince of Swords. Yeah, I would say that probably this price level right here is still good for to open up a short position. And then tomorrow we probably open near like the lower end of a range. I expected more of a move to the downside here though today, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, so to the downside, up the lower end of a range here in the morning, and we'll revisit a support level. I would say if you can get out of the short position in the midst of this decline, I would do that. If not, then I would wait till midday to get out, but I definitely wouldn't wait longer than midday to get out of a short. By midday, I want to be in a long position in anticipation of this notable move here towards the end of the day. So there's range. There's a range, multi-day range highlighted here in this yellow. That could be the bottom end of a range as well. Either that or we meet the top end of a range and then push through it at the end of the day. But by midday, I want to switch from short to long. And I want to close that long position on the 28th in the morning in the midst of a big move to the upside right around the open. Probably close to 10 o'clock, I'd probably close it. Hey, it's a breeze. $427. I don't know if we go that low. Well, yeah, matter of fact, because we're going to be revisiting a support level that was recently a past opportunity. So it could be this support right here, which is like 431.84. Or it could be the support here, which is 429. I don't think we'll hit 427. That's probably a little low in my opinion. But right, so like it's either going to be like 431.80-ish or like 429.90-ish. Somewhere around there is my sense. Hey, Robert. The Jets. Hey, Jerry. Should you buy SPC at close today or tomorrow? My Siri just came on. That was so weird. Should you buy SPC at the close today or tomorrow? SPCE. All right, let's take a look here. Jerry, it's hard to say if it's here at the end of the day or first thing in the morning, but I don't think it would hurt too much if you went ahead and bought it today. There's going to be a pretty significant move to the upside come the 29th. And I think we probably have some like bearish days that like start with gaps up and we go higher into the end of the month. That's SPCE. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on a TikTok, you can also follow us along on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. We're doing live stock market and crypto commentary right now. Let me see, maybe if I move this so you guys can see the screen, that'd be helpful. Conrad, Aaron Rodgers, and Garrett Wilson are taking the Jets. All right, Tabriz, M stuck it in Acropolis coin for a year. I bought it at 4 cents. You think end of year or next year I will get a chance to exit, or is there any chance for it to go higher? That's Acropolis coin. Oof, pretty big decline from 4 cents. Yikes. AKRO. Let's take a look to Braves. This is one, it seems like you probably want to get out of this one based on the Hierophant card there. So when would you want to get out? Knight of Discs. From a timing standpoint, on our website, Tarot for Traders, we have August 12th through September 11th. So you're looking to exit this between August 12th and September 11th. But this isn't one that you'd want to stay in, Tabriz, based on what I'm seeing. You a good boy, Hermes. You know? You a good boy. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Comrade, do I see Tesla hitting 255 to 260 or higher by the end of the week? All right, so Tesla, let's take a look at the chart. And the question is, do we see Tesla hitting 255, 260 or higher by the end of the week, June 30th? I think there's a strong possibility that we do see that price level probably on the 28th. The 28th or the 29th. There's rally on the 27th, 28th. For Tesla, pretty big move early in the day on the 28th. I think there's a good chance that we see those price levels at 255, 260 price level there on the 28th, to answer your question. Virgin Galactic has their flight tomorrow. Looks like it does well. Hey, April. Well, this flight does well. Let me run that again since we had the date wrong. Yeah, it looks like it's a significant move higher based on that flight taking place on the 29th. And then when we look at the SPC, that 29th is a really big move to the upside, pushing the upper end of a range higher. So I definitely want to be in SPC before. I probably want to enter SPC. If I'm not in it, this is probably one of the last opportunities here at the end of the day or first thing in the morning tomorrow before we start really moving to the upside. Hey y'all. If you're interested in following along, we're actually live streaming on the YouTube channel Tarot for Traders. Easier to check out our screen and our stock charts and whatnot if you do it from there. It's not necessary though. We take questions on TikTok as well. What do we got next here? Hey, AV. When should you re-enter into LFMD? Are you AV? Are you looking for like an entry over the next couple of days, or are you just looking for the best entry like within like the year sometime? Let me know what you're looking for. I got a yes for that. The space will hit $6 by this week. Hey guys, if you're on TikTok, we're taking questions on TikTok and YouTube. You don't need to be on YouTube to ask questions. We're doing free yes or no questions on TikTok. Best entry this year? Well, it may not be this year, but like within the year. I got the art card clear kinetically flew out of the deck, so that's pretty good indication. Let's see what the timing is for that. It looks like November 21st to December 20th, somewhere in there you're looking to enter. How does Litecoin look in December, Robert? It looks like it moves to the upside, like even when expected to move lower, it moves higher. So there may be some like negative headwinds in December, either that or it'll be coming out of like some scary like technical chart pattern that's like really scary, and it would make us think we're going lower, but instead we go higher. So it looks pretty bullish. Not necessarily an easy month, December for Litecoin, but it looks pretty bullish. Will SMCI continue its strong run into the end of the year? Yeah, well, Grandpa, you just got banned from probably the most accurate person on the planet when it comes to stock and crypto. You can call me a scammer all you want, but really, you're just an ignorant person that didn't bother to do their homework and just judge somebody based on the way they look. You should be ashamed of yourself. But instead, you'll be banned because I'm sure you're not ashamed of yourself. Everybody else, go check out my YouTube channel. We have over 1,600 predictions that you can check against the stock chart to see if they're accurate or not. It's not hard to determine if my predictions are true or false. But for whatever reason, you get these people that think they're so smart, they just come on and tell you you're a scammer. That person got blocked. Never see 98% average accuracy predictions ever again. Bye-bye, Grandpa Ben. Ugh, there's so many dicks on TikTok. SMCI continue its strong run to go higher into the end of the year. I got a no for that. Will Dish Network Boost Mobile approve my new store location for the renovation that I want and told them about? Looks like you got a yes there. Hey, Carolyn. Amazon short that you're in? Let's take a look. No June Amazon, but let's take a look here at the 1 year and see what we've got. Carolyn, when does the short expire? What's your expiration on it? AV, is PayPal safe to hold in July, August? I got kind of like I guess to hold, that's a yes. I got the peace card. That's a holding card. I would say that's a yes. Yeah, there's always going to be jerks out there. It doesn't matter what you do. I just happen to be in an industry that's so ahead of its time still, and what we're doing in the industry is ahead of the industry. We're on the forefront, guys. There's always going to be ignorant people that think that they know so well, like, their own reality. Think about it. There's so many people out there. If what we're saying is true, which obviously it is, and it's not hard to go to one of our predictions, our 1,600 free predictions on YouTube, and check it against a stock chart. We say it's going to be a high at 10. Go look at a stock chart. Is it a high at 10? You can determine if somebody is true or false just like that. But still, you get these people that, rather than question their own reality or even for a second bother to go look at the overwhelming evidence, they'd rather just accuse somebody of being a scammer, of being a liar and a cheat. And that's a type of individual that sees a lot of negative in the world, and unfortunately they get a lot of negative in the world as a result of what they see. There's not really much you can do to help them except provide opportunity for them to have a revelation, and that's really what I'm doing, but I can't force it down their throat. They can either look at the overwhelming evidence on YouTube, or they can just say, oh, you're a scammer, and change the channel. Either way, it doesn't affect me. It really doesn't. It's a matter of whether or not it helps them. And you know, it makes me, it upsets me just like any other person when somebody like tries to offend you. It upsets me at first, but when it comes down to it, I just feel sorry for that guy. He got blocked from the channel. He'll never ever see another prediction by Tarot for Traders ever again, which means he's never going to see somebody with the insane accuracy that we have. And all he had to do was just go look at he doesn't have to take my word for it. All you got to do is go look at the YouTube channel. There's 1,600 free predictions. Oh, expiring July 7th. I missed that part. Yeah, I would say, let me see if you should stay in that, Carolyn. I gotta, yeah, stay in it. It looks like we're gonna do some erratic behavior here, but there should be a trough in there. There should be a trough, so I would stay in it a little longer. There should be a trough, like we have a failed attempt at this high here, and there should be a trough showing up at the end of the month or in early July. See, it's within close time proximity to the June high, so it's within close time proximity to the June high. It's got to be close. Robert, if you want a-holes every day, come be a correction officer. I bet, man. Wait, say what? You hire tarot readers and psychics as well? I don't get it. It's a total loss for him to Braze, but that's when you put negativity into the world, you're inadvertently creating some sort of loss in your world. Negativity creates more negativity. Just the way of the world. You're welcome, AV. Daily Riot and Shank predictions. Yikes. Hey Ryan, will Cat Girl do good in the bull market? Cat Girl? Is that like an actual thing? Or is this a joke? Oh my god, it's a coin. I've never even heard of this one. Okay, thanks, man. I'll add that to my list. Thanks for bringing a new coin to my attention. Catgirl.io, will it do good in the bull market? Well, if it's a bull market, it's going to do well. But why don't we do this? Oh, for the remainder of the year. It's looking pretty bearish for the remainder of the year, actually. Oof. Yeah, it's looking pretty bearish for the remainder of the year. It's not looking good, unfortunately. Let's see longer term what happens. $2024. It looks like in 28 there may be a pretty notable move higher, but that's a long ways to wait, my friend. I'd probably pick a different crypto, unfortunately. 2024 looks like it's sideways rotation along key support, so it probably establishes a pretty significant foundation. And then 2025, there's a prominent reversal on like a multi-year kind of scale. So you may see some upside there in 2025. Thanks for your interest, Ryan. I'm going to add that cat girl to my list and cover it on the YouTube channel. When is the crypto bull market anyways? I haven't been tracking it. Yeah, it looks like January is where it really gets going. January is where it really starts to pick up steam, apparently. All right, let's take a look at the S&P one last time before we roll, guys. Oh, well, that's cool. If you're just accumulating, no biggie. All right, so yeah, there we go. So we did have this low at the end of the day. Damn. I faked myself out a little bit, but see, so there's this pretty big low here that I hopefully some people got into a short as I was talking about at this price level. And the reason why I based it when we were here as still a good time to get into a short is because this ruin right here around 1 o'clock indicates an opportunity to get into a short position. Those price levels are really right around here, so my sense was that we'd be able to get into a short position because we see more downside. There's low correlation. We have this yellow correlation, which is a correlation to the Princess of Wands opportunity to open up a short position. And so we should see the bottom end of a range tomorrow. I would exit the short position there somewhere in the first hour and a half. And then look to get into a long position about midday at a low. Hold that long position overnight and sell it in the midst of a pretty big move in the first half hour. Probably sell it around 10 o'clock. Oh, I missed that one, Carolyn. Sorry. Is Oracle bullish or bearish Q3, Q4? Q3. Bullish in Q3, bearish in Q4, but the bearishness in Q4 offers opportunity to open up a long position, so likely is going higher following Q4. Will Harmony OneCoin go higher in 2024? What's the symbol for that again? Is it just Harmony? I wonder if I have that. Did I do that one? I did. Okay. Here we go. For whatever reason, I don't have the photo of it, though. That's great. Oh, and it's got to download. Take me a second here. It's downloading from the cloud. Based on the 10-year reading, it's looking like it's bearish in 2024, Harmony One. So, just for anybody on our YouTube now, I banned somebody because they came on and they were like, oh, total scam artist. Let me show you something. You see this chart right here? You see this chart? You can take my prediction for the day, which was posted a month ago, and go and cross-reference it against this chart and determine for yourself if my accuracy is true or false. I don't really care if you do it or not. What I care about is you coming on here and, you know, being a negative, judgmental jerk. Those people get banned and they never get a chance to figure out the accuracy is legit. It took me my whole life to figure it out. I'll check out Catgirl for sure. All right, my friends. With that said, I'm going to roll. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma, super important. You do so here on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, where we ask that you take 5% of the profits you made from this information and you donate it forward to one of these charities. And then 5% of the profits should be donated back to the channel here at one of these links. That leaves you with 90% of the money left over. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel, my friends. Oh, we got one last one here. You're stuck in a Netflix long. All right, so the question is, stuck in a Netflix long, expiring July 7th. The 27th is looking like a pretty. We might already be in the midst of the move. The move on the 27th. Let me see here. So we move to. It looks like there's some move to the upside tomorrow. I would probably wait until the 28th. Yeah, I would probably wait till the end of the day on the 28th, or maybe if I see opportunity, Carolyn, I would roll it out a little further in anticipation of the 3rd or the 5th. But I wouldn't want to hold it to the 3rd or the 5th with it expiring on the 7th. I'd want to push it out if I was going to hold it to the 3rd or the 5th. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ryan, I don't have Telegram, but you can always contact me through the website, Tarot for Traders. It's free to sign up, and you can message me there anytime, tarotfortraders.com. Like tarot, like the cards Tarot, for FOR, traders. With that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thanks for watching.